Welcome back. We're going to be taking a look at a video out of Flagler County Sheriff's Office. This is on Euro's dash cam. I've sped it up so that you can see his driving pattern. Up about a mile ahead is Deputy Kyle Gaddy. He's sitting on the side of the road, parked sideways, in a ghost car. On Your Oath is about to be stopped for following too closely and for being in the left lane. But I wanted to show you his driving pattern. He maintains the middle lane, and when he wants to pass a vehicle, he gets over and does what is proper in passing. On Your Oath is doing about 73 to 75 miles an hour, and the vehicles you see here are passing him at a pretty significant speed. He then proceeds back into the middle lane. Another car passes. He gets in the fast lane to pass the semi-truck. That car ahead of him taps on the brakes for an unknown reason. Well, it turns out that Deputy Kyle Gaddy is up on the side of the road. On Your Oath then proceeds to roll his window down and express some freedom of speech here. And as he does that, Deputy Gaddy sees this and immediately pulls out, but presented a dangerous situation for getting onto the highway. This is a very similar car that Deputy Gaddy had previously. He pulled out in front of a vehicle and failed to yield the right-of-way. It's unsure if FHP cited him for the incident, but according to news reports, it possibly totaled the vehicle and he was transported to the hospital. The Florida statute does not exempt law enforcement from stopping on the highway. However, we're never going to get anybody to write them a ticket. Let's watch and see what he does when he pulls out. I wouldn't doubt that if that driver had a little panic moment there, that was a narrow miss if you ask me. He used no signal to merge onto the highway. And at this point, he's using excessive speeds to catch up to this violation, which in my opinion is a retaliatory stop. We know that those trucks are doing approximately 70 miles an hour, and this deputy is passing him. He accused On Your Oath of following too closely. You can see the truck in front of him is approximately 10 to 15 car lengths ahead. In order for law enforcement to disregard and violate traffic laws, they have to use their emergency lights.
I-95 south, 289 Florida.
And as he's pulling On Your Oath over, he absolutely uses no signal again.
Mazda CX-50, I think?
On Your Oath, if you watch his vehicle, uses signals and obeys all traffic laws. And even in a courteous manner, moves as far over as he can so that the deputy is clear of traffic. Let's watch this interaction and see how it unfolds.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, Flagler County Sheriff's Office. You have your license, registration, insurance with you?
I did. What did you pull me over for?
Following too closely, sir, and using the passing lane in an improper manner.
Really?
Yep, you're in the left lane, which is a passing lane. You're holding up vehicles behind you. Florida state statute advises when there's a vehicle behind you that's obviously attempting to overtake you.
You didn't pull me over for flipping
right.
you off?
What's that? No, I don't care about that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Got your registration, insurance with you?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what your window tints are at?
I don't know. You tell me.
I will gladly tell you.
This vehicle is about 3 months old to On Your Oath. It has no tint on the windows and is straight from the factory without any modifications from the dealership.
Manufactured.
Okay. You have one that doesn't have the expiration date crossed out?
No, that's the only one I got. I got active
So you don't
insurance.
have one that shows that you have valid insurance
I'm not
at the time
required
of
to
my
have.
stop?
It's valid. I got
I
valid.
can't see that. You crossed it out.
It's proof of insurance right there. I don't
Yeah,
have
it
to
needs
have,
to show that it's valid.
No, it
it's not
doesn't.
proof if I can't tell if it's valid.
Oh, you can tell. You already told it's valid by record.
That's not what the requirement under Florida state statute
And
is,
it's not
sir.
required to have an expiration date on it either.
It's required to show that it's valid. All right. If I can't see when it expired, it doesn't show that it's valid.
I disagree with you.
All right.
The police
that's fine.
systems
You can hang
show
on to
your
that,
valid
but that's
insurance,
useless. I'll be right back.
registration, and all that information. This is just an extra step so that you can prove to them that you have it. He goes back and grabs his tent meter, and listen to this.
Did you roll that window down about a quarter of the way?
I'd rather not. I plead the fifth.
That doesn't apply.
It does, because you're doing an investigation to see if I'm committing some sort of infraction, right?
Okay.
So I'd rather not comply with your investigation.
Do you know what the Fifth Amendment is?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what that is?
Fifth Amendment, it's the right to not self-incriminate.
In court. Are we in court?
No, we're not in court.
So what does that apply?
It doesn't just apply in court.
Okay. Are you going to roll the window down or?
Is there any kind of penalty for not doing that?
What's that?
Is there any kind of penalty for not rolling the window down?
You're just going to get the tickets. Each one.
For each window?
Yeah. Because each window is a violation.
Each window's a violation, but how do you know if you haven't tested it?
Because I can show a log of my training and experience with my video here, unable to see through the passenger window. And when I show it to the judge that you can't see through the window, it's going to be below the required 15%.
Okay, I'll take the tickets.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Allowing the government to put any type of device to collect evidence inside of your vehicle is a Fourth Amendment rights violation, unless they have a warrant or consent. Now let's take a look at the tent results on his vehicle. I have a tent meter that I used when I was in the police department. It's calibrated and works properly. Again, his windows are factory. After taking a reading from the front window, it shows at 77%. The legal limit in Florida is 28% on the front and 15% on the back. The back one at 22%. Deputy Gaddy's training and experience shows that he is not that proficient with determining tent on this instance.
You're getting your 2 citations, the ones that I told you about. Impeding the left lane when you're not passing, when the tow truck behind you was attempting to overtake you. And following too closely when you moved over to the center lane behind the semi-truck with less than a car length between you, okay?
Understood.
Do you have any questions about that?
No, sir.
All right. Citation number is circled, address, phone number, record court circled. It's not a criminal citation. You have your options listed on the back, okay?
Okay.
Sheriff's Office case number circled at the bottom as well, all right? If it gets your rocks off trying to get people all riled up, that's fine. I mean, however you want to spend your day, dude. Have any questions about anything?
No, sir, I'm good.
You have a wonderful day.
All right, stay safe out there.
I've taken a single screen grab of when he captures a lane. From this point, he slows down and backs off even further. As you can see here, there are lines on the roadway. Let's go over those. Federal regulations require that those stripes are 10 feet long and the space between them is 30 feet. Let me know in the comments what you see. What I see is approximately 90 to 100 feet behind this truck. Let me know what you think about this deputy's actions. He plans on fighting this in court, and I plan to be there as well. On Your Oath received 2 citations for over $300 and 6 points on his license. Based off of what I've seen here, it was 100%, in my opinion, a retaliatory stop. I want to thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. Check out On Your Oath's channel. You'll see more of this video on there, and I'll see you again soon.